Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe, you guys. Hit that like button. Y'all come on in this house. Lord, my hair. All righty, now come on in this house, you guys. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe while I put my Cash App up there. I would appreciate it if you guys hit that Cash App button too while you're on it. It's a rainy day in Georgia. Oh, it's a rainy day. Yes, it's a rainy day. Yes. Hey, May. Y'all come on in here. Ready. And Robin Davis. Tanya B. Hi, Tanya. Hey, it's a rainy day. Let me get my disclaimer up. So I'm gonna get my house rules up. Hey, my Linda Gamma. Hey, babe. I could always depend on Linda Gamma. Yes. Y'all know I had a good time over there with Chit Chat QT last night. I was up to I think 1 o'clock over there with y'all last night. Linda Cameron, were you there over there chit chat last night? Oh, I had a good time with y'all. Yeah. Let me get my disclaimer up here, y'all. Yeah, I had a good time over there. I don't think she closed about 1 o'clock. Yeah, I don't own any rights to any song if they pop up, and everything is allegedly entertainment and educational purposes. Yes. Kim Riley, how you doing? Reno. Y'all making me happy. Miss Reese coming on in here. Y'all know, I'm gonna tell you something, Martel. We just cannot let you no. The bloggers is not finna let you hold no accountability. We not just finna take it as your word that you were not that the police ain't never been called on you before. We're not finna take your words. Everybody always give you a pat on the back, Martel. But see, we bloggers, we are not intrigued with you. And this old lady right here don't think you good looking. Oh, hey y'all. I told y'all I had a Martel when I was growing up. Where my book? That my book is over there. Yeah, my Martel. Yeah, he called me. I ain't seen that man in 50 some years. Tell me he done seen my he done let me give him a book, y'all. Y'all, the man called me yesterday. He done seen my me on the blog. And his first thing he talking about, you still looking good. I can't stand that man 50 years later because I'll learn. I used to be just like Arian, you guys. I loved that man. I loved his draws. And we talking about he was a criminal. He was everything. I was watching TV one day, sitting up there in Cleveland, Ohio, watching the TV, and somebody was robbing the bank. And y'all know, you know your man, he was hooded up. But even if your man put on a ski mask or what, you know your man when you see your man. I was sitting up there looking at him. Yeah, looking at him, robbing the damn bank. Next thing I know, he done disappeared and left me now. He disappeared and them policemen was coming to my house, tearing my house upside down, kicking the doors in, everything. I had no knowledge that this man was going to do that. And then I didn't have no knowledge that he was a criminal like that. Well, anyway, he called me, y'all. He called me yesterday. Yeah, he can call my number. He called me through the Facebook. You know how you could call through that Facebook. Yeah. First thing I asked him was, how many kids you got? He got 12 damn kids. He got 12 kids and 10 different baby mama. And I'm like, Lord, I'm so glad that I left that man. I am so glad. Now, when I think about him now, I laugh. I be laughing when I think about it now. But yeah, I had me a Martell too. I think a lot of y'all ladies can talk about the Martels that y'all had when you were younger. You just gotta have a man that look a certain way. My man had to be tall, and he had to be chocolate, and he had to dress nice. That was my type. Tall, skinny men that dress nice and look good. Yeah. But I grew that. I don't have a type no more. The type I had when I matured was just a man with a great heart, right? And a man with morals. He didn't necessarily have to be in church. Just if he had morals, like my last husband I married, he was a good man. He was opposite to what I was used to. But anyway, you guys hit that like button, share and subscribe. I just want to say that I found a video where Martel was, oh, I got to play this video, y'all. Martel was telling these side chicks what to expect. Yeah, he said whatever he call you and whatever he do to you, you deserve it because he's a married man, and y'all know he's a married man. So whatever he do, y'all deserve it. Miss Reese, Linda Gamble, Tango J, the real VB, Kez. Hey, Kez. Okay, y'all, let's get started. Okay, yeah, he's a dog. Let's get started. Now, I want to start on the let's talk about this before we get into love and marriage, Huntsville. This is quite serious. You guys make sure y'all hitting that like button. Today is March the 17th. Today is St. Patrick Day. Our people gonna perish for the lack of knowledge. You don't celebrate St. Patrick Day. It's celebrating the genocide of your ancestors. Oh, and the little leprechauns is making a mockery of your ancestor. They will call it Twa people. The Twa people of the DNA, they're the oldest people on this earth. And their DNA says that they predate Jesus. Y'all know the story of Jesus. They predate the Bible. That's how old the Twa people were. They are the native of Ireland. Yeah, they're the native of Ireland. Yeah, the true natives are those African, the Twa people. They were a short statured people. We call them little peoples today, but that's where you get your leprechaun from. St. Patrick, when they went over there, committed complete genocide of those people over there, the Twa people. He was St. Patrick, supposed to have been some holy man, y'all, but he was worse than Hitler. He was worse than Hitler. And we run around here, y'all know the Jews will never celebrate Hitler. We run around here celebrate the genocide of our people. Even with Thanksgiving, that's the genocide of our people. Even on Christopher, when Christopher Columbus come over here, that's the genocide of our people. But Ireland is over there with St. Patrick, where everybody's celebrating the day, the death of our loved one. They went over there and slaughtered all those people. St. Patrick did, all our ancestors, our African ancestors. And then to justify, they call it that they were running the snakes out of Ireland. Snakes was metaphor for black people. They were wiping them off the earth, and then they took the land, stole all their resources, and claimed Ireland as theirs. Now, today, all y'all see, when y'all see somebody talking about they Irish, they usually are white. But y'all have no knowledge that Ireland, millions and millions of years before the pale face came into existence, they were occupied by our ancestors, the Twa people. So I'm finna get into that first. You guys need to know that. Don't let me hear y'all say no happy St. Patrick Day. Never. Teach it to your children. Run around here celebrating the death of your ancestors. Okay, let's get started on that. We're gonna start on that first, and then we'll go to love and marriage, Huntsville. Just a little short history lesson that I wanted to teach y'all. Yeah, that St. Patrick's supposed to have been so holy, but he was a murderer. He was just like Hitler. He killed more people than Hitler did. And then you could see some of them, they be posing with no arms, no legs, because once they got over there, they had some of them in slavery, and if they couldn't make a quota, they will make an example out of some of them by chopping their hand off, or their arm, or their leg, or even killing their children. That's who Saint Patrick is. This supposed to be saint. All right, let me find it. All righty, I gotta go into. Ooh, here it is, right here. Okay, we're gonna start. After Obama ordered the assassination of the leader Gaddafi, many Africans was forced into slavery. So to escape, they took to the Mediterranean Sea where many died. This bears similarity to the blacks who was on board the Titanic, but there was no lifeline, so many perished and was buried under the sea. Again, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Today, March the 17th, everyone is celebrating. But blacks, we should know our history. When you say Happy St. Patrick's Day, you're actually participating and celebrating the genocide of your ancestors. Let's get into it, you guys. We need to start celebrating all these holidays that the Europeans have, because just like Thanksgiving, just like Columbus Day, they all are celebrating the genocide of our people. Now, I don't know who this young lady is. I apologize, but let's go. I will be narrating this. It says, Irish leprechauns were originally black. The truth of St. Patrick's Day. Did St. Patrick really drive snakes out of Ireland? Is this stuff a legend? The reptile never exists on the Emerald Island. Now, St. Patrick's supposed to be some kind of bishop, some type of church leader, but he actually was a murderer. In fact, he was worse than Hitler. When he talks about driving the snakes out of Ireland, he's talking about the native, the Twa people. These people were the oldest people on earth. That's what the DNA found. They even predate the Bible. They were native of Ireland. And when St. Patrick's got in there, and the rest of the Caucasoid found this rich island people, they wanted to take the land. So what they did, they destroyed them. They completely wiped them out. Some of them, and they mutilated a lot of them. They will cut their arms off, foot off, you name it, they did it. And also they took them and enslaved some of the people from St. Patrick's Day, from Ireland or the African. So what we're saying is, when we talk about driving the snakes out of Ireland, you will see that they have this picture. This is St. Patrick. You will see at the bottom there represent black snakes. Those black snakes represent black people, your ancestors. That's what they represent. They were not really snakes. Snakes were not growing in, was not a part of Ireland. Ireland, they said it was too cold for snakes. So these snakes, right, they had to come up with something to justify their evenness. So that's what, instead of saying that they murdered all these people and ran them off their land, they will say that they chased these people, these snakes, out of their land. And according to tradition, St. Patrick chased Ireland snakes into the sea. And actually what they did was murder these people. Now the leprechaun Most of 4 feet and under will be their stature. So now when you talk about the leprechauns and all these movies about these leprechauns, they are making fun of your ancestors because they were called the Twa people. So by James Owen for National Geographic. St. Patrick's Day, which is celebrated worldwide on March the 17th, honored St. Patrick. He was a Christian missionary who supposedly rid Ireland of snakes during the 15th century AD. Now, those snakes he referred to are your ancestor. He was worse than Hitler, you guys. Y'all know these Jews would never celebrate Hitler, but we run around celebrating St. Patrick, which was a real man that murdered our ancestors. According to the legend, the patron saint of Ireland chased the slithering reptiles into the sea. After they began attacking him during the 40-day fast he undertook on top of a hill. Now, you know, like I said, they have to justify killing of all these people, these just genocide, thousands and thousands of people. So what he said? He said he had to vilify them. So they were attacking him, he said, while he was up there praying and fasting for 40 days. Y'all know that sound like the Bible, up there on that hill for 40 days and 40 nights. That's what that sounds like. But anyway, we see that today in the media. Anytime they're going to talk about a black person and they kill one of us, they got to vilify us in the media. This is the tactic they've been doing ever since the beginning of time when it comes to our people. Now, the 12 people now, they were considered magical because our people always was in tune to nature. We knew our ancestors, pharmaceutical was the plants outside. That's what we was. Our nature was our pharmaceuticals. But anyway, we're just going to move it on along. Let's see if I can move this on along a little bit up. I want to move it up. Okay, let's go right here, you guys. Okay, now, the Irish leprechaun were originally black. Can you imagine my surprise many years when I first learned about the Scottish historian Mr. David Ritchie and his finding that the original leprechauns were ethnically the Twa people of Africa? They predated the Bible. That's how old these people DNA is. And my memory serves me, he was pointed out that some of the earliest inhabitants of Ireland were black, weak people standing no more than 4 feet 11 inches. They had great knowledge of many things, including medicinal technology. And today they call it voodoo, y'all. That's what our voodoo is our ancestors' knowledge of the herbs and the earth. So they call it voodoo. The knowledge of herbs and other wisdom was considered magic by the local people. Later, this magic came to be symbolized by the magic dust of the leprechaun. I always found these things to be interesting. And what's interesting enough is that most of you are going to be happy St. Patrick's Day. Most of you are going to celebrate St. Patrick. You're going to celebrate Thanksgiving. You're going to celebrate Columbus Day. All of this represents the mass killing of our people. Because we don't read. We just join in the celebration with them of the murder of our people, the wiping out, and the taking of our land and our resources. So, those you got.
Of course, that was a cover, just like everything else they taught us. But basically, on this day, a bunch of people that look like me were massacred by a man named St. Patrick. This is a photo of the Twa tribe, okay? These were the first people in Ireland. They look like me. So the people of the Twa tribe were very short, okay? They were like 5 feet in height, which is very short for an average adult, okay? So boom. They journeyed to Northern Ireland very early in its conception, prior to the Roman Catholic Church, right? So they had a cultural, philosophical, and technological impact on the people that were there, and those people were called the Druids. The impact was so heavy that the Druids started trying to wear the same headdress as the Twa tribe, which was, I'm going to show you a picture of this. The same headdress that the kings, queens, and ancient command Egypt used to wear, baby. Okay. So y'all know the Europeans, the Euros, all that trying to come hang on us, right? So they had an addition to the okay? The Roman Catholic Church saw the influence was heavy and wanted to come in and either convert them, and if they couldn't convert them, get rid of them. So saying that.
Actually, I just want to say that the Jew was not there first. Maybe they copy off of those people when they got there, but the Twa people, they were there over 10,000 years before any pale face landed on their island.
Anyway, it came in and put Roman Catholic churches all over Northern Ireland. And in the process of putting those churches up, he was either trying to convert the Twa Druid or get rid of them. Which one do y'all think he did? St. Patty massacred countless numbers of Twa and Druid people. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I searched high and low for a picture of St. Patty, and this is one of the ones that I found that was interesting because look at his fingers. Y'all see his fingers? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all see his fingers? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Look familiar. I'm just saying. Okay, so like I said before, the published reason for St. Patrick's Day and the celebration of it is because
this is
he removes the snakes from the motherland. So let's really get into what that really means. Okay, let's put it all together. The Twa people wore a headdress called the Arrayas that the kings and queens of ancient men used to wear. It had a snake on it. Can snakes even survive in Ireland, Cedra? There are no snakes in Ireland for the simple reason they couldn't get there because the climate wasn't favorable for them to get there. Story isn't really adding up for me. Oh, and leprechauns, you say? Yes, referring to the 5-foot tall Twa tribe. Because they were small, they were very short, so. Happy St. Patrick's Day! The loser never writes history.
The original hunter-gatherers to come to Britain and Ireland were black. So say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Paul Cheddar Man, a hunter-gatherer and one of the first people to populate the islands of Britain and Ireland, turns out to have dark skin, black hair and blue eyes. Now this shouldn't come as a surprise to most Irish people. If you look around Ireland today, it's evident that the Irish are a mix of different peoples. And the latest genetic evidence is just confirming this.
So that's the history of Patrick Day, you guys. We don't read. And then they certainly not going to tell you your history. Even in Germany, blacks was the first people to be in Germany, you guys. German, the whole entire Europe was Africans. But y'all know the story. The same thing happened over here when they came over here and just took all their resources and killed up all the people. Now, part 2 gonna be coming soon. Part 2 of these people with the history of Ireland, a lot of those black men were on board the Titanic. That's gonna tie into my great auntie. I'm gonna give y'all that story of the Titanic and how she met a lot of those people on the Titanic. Yeah, a lot of the Twa people was on the Titanic. But anyway, they built the Titanic right there in Ireland. They helped build that ship too. But that's getting into something else. That's going to be part 2. But today is March the 17th. All over the world, all over the United States, they are celebrating the death of our ancestors, y'all. It's just like, they celebrate when they kill us. They just celebrate. They get trophies. They get pride. They get all of that. I'm on live, Ann.
I ain't thinking what kind of trees you say. I can pick up.
I can't, Ann. I'm live. Anyway, sorry, y'all. I had to answer because she keep calling back over and over, and I'm mad at her too. That's my sister. Y'all know about my sister, the one like to get drunk and clown with me. But anyway, um, let's get back to this. Let me read what y'all are saying. Okay, let's go with right here. Alila Jordan said, "Thank you for the truth and knowledge. Love it." So I guess a lot of y'all did not know that, did y'all? I was looking at my favorite blogger. I'm not gonna call her name out, but she was talking something happy Friday, happy St. Patrick Day. Viewer calling 404-907-7933. She was saying my favorite. She said happy St. Patrick Day. I said, oh Lord, let me go on live so I could teach y'all about St. Patrick Day. I don't want to hear none of you bloggers, you black bloggers talking about some happy St. Patrick Day. Ain't nothing happy about murdering your ancestors. Okay, Kid said yes, thank you. Oh yeah, Tango, thank you. Tango J hit that like button, you guys. I only got 87 likes and they said 160 people in here. Janetta Boyd, my brother did DNA tested and found out, well, 12, was that 12.5% Irish, 42.5% Nigerian. So I know what that means. That means that your DNA gonna come from that region of that world too, you guys. When we do that DNA, it can come from all over. It can come from Germany. It can come from Africa. So don't be surprised when they tell you civilization started in Africa. That's what they mean. Our ancestors was expert navigators. They didn't just stay in one spot. They traveled and they made homes all over the earth, and wasn't nobody here but us, y'all. It was not a pale face in sight for thousands and thousands of years. This entire land we occupied and belonged to us. Anyway, Sharon Click said, thank you for that knowledge. Cinnamon Swirl, good afternoon. I don't even celebrate Christmas. And while I'm at it, y'all know Easter coming up. Y'all gonna get on here and lie to y'all children about this egg. No darn well rabbits don't lay eggs. Just constantly lying to our children. And then grow up, you thinking, teaching your children that rabbit lay eggs. Jesus Christ died on the cross, and it ain't even in the Bible that he died on the cross. If I read the Bible, he was hung on the tree. That's in the Bible, he was hung on the tree, y'all. If you go back and find it, it's in there. Yeah. But anyway, we just keep on. These Europeans just make up stuff and lie, and then we just follow it. We don't do our research. But anyway, okay, we can go on to our story now. So that's the history of St. Patrick Day. Teach it to your children. It's the genocide of our people. And when you see them little leprechauns, they mocking our people, you guys. They making fun of our people. Yeah, they were short stature people, what they were. And so they make fun of them being short. What they were. And so they make fun of them being short. What they were. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, we're finna get to now we want to get back to Martel. Martel claimed that he wasn't Martel claimed that, how dare y'all, think that the police was called on me, or even that it was such could be possible. But I did do something showing y'all where Melody and Letitia were discussing when they called the police on them. So what I'm saying, he said that I gotta find this again because I done lost it. When Martel said, when Martel said somebody don't throw me under the bus, was he talking to us? He clearly alluded to Carlos. He clearly alluded to somebody that he knew that he felt like he threw him under the bus. Could it be the Scots? Could he been talking about the Scots? Huh? Could he be talking about the Scots? But this is what we're finna go into right here. We're just gonna have to listen, y'all. It says, my soul said he doesn't regret calling the police on Martel. So we're gonna have to listen to this, y'all. Just listen. 8% of popular songs are produced by Yeah, he done had that police call on him before.
I guess I go back and forth. Like at the birthday party, I thought that everybody was kind of cordial. So I guess I was surprised. Oh no,
he didn't talk to neither of them. I guess I should say.
So you think it's gonna be fun?
Sure. I mean, we're all together. We'll be laughing, joking.
We're all together. We're kind of not all together now. It just kills me how Martel does all of this stuff and now he's the victim.
I don't understand it either.
It's like you call me talking all this craziness, and then and the thing about it is, all it did was following through. I don't have no restraining order.
All senior citizens who have not registered for their $3,500 food allowance only have 24 more hours before they miss out. If you do not,
I don't have no restraining order against them. Nothing.
You feel bad about the police report?
Hell no. Why that's irresponsible if I didn't.
So why do you think he's so upset and not coming and not participating?
You said what?
Why do you think he's so upset and not coming and not participating?
I don't think for other people, babe. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't
tell. Not assume. We're just, whatever he told Kimmy is the reason.
I mean, I'm just thinking, I go by all my observation. My observation is the fact that he didn't come because he says or whatever. I'm good, whatever. Fine, don't come. I can't judge what he does, but it's just funny to me in my mind is that he's acting like he's acting like
you did something to him?
That I did something to him. And they're like, no, these are your own actions, buddy. And every one of your actions have conclusions. If he called me tomorrow and did the same thing, I do the exact same thing. Man, this has got to stop. I'm so pissed off at these breaks.
So, yeah, y'all heard that? Marceau said he do not regret calling the police on Martel. So, Martel, you need to cut that out. You not tricking us. You laying up there in that bed with your shirt all, talking to coleslaw, thinking that you fooling us, that how dare somebody will say that somebody will call the police on you. You tell coleslaw anything. She'll believe it. Look at this girl. Look at that. That don't even look like the same person that we knew a long time ago. When she first came on the scene, she would keep herself dolled up. But let me keep it rolling. Let me go back to the thing. Yeah, he said Marceau gonna call the police. Yeah, the police been called on Marceau before. And then, and then why is Martel still on that show? I don't get it why Carlos favored this man so much, because we see that even then, while he was filming for on network, he was violent. He was violent with the Scots. Now y'all know the Scots not my favorite, but we know the Scots are telling the truth because we're seeing Martel violent episode. We see Martel violent episode throughout, especially the first and second season. Yeah, we have. Oh boy. All right, let me finish this. Let me finish my commentary.
To force people to arrive Britain and Ireland while hunter-gatherers
the leader of Gaddafi. Many Africans were forced into slavery. So to escape, they took to the Mediterranean Sea where many died. This bears similarity to the blacks who was on board the Titanic. But there was no lifeline, so many perished and was buried under the sea. Again, welcome to the home of Black Titanic.
All right, I'm just welcoming y'all. We're going to get to it. That's just me. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Grandmama House. Let me get to the story.
St. Patty massacre.
hunter-gatherers.
England and Paris aboard the Titanic because there was no lifeline for our ancestors. Again, hit that like button, share and subscribe, and don't forget our ancestors who died on the Titanic. Black Titanic.
Was that ever a part of it? And no, she was a peasant. She was a peasant. She was a peasant. She was a peasant. Wow, you read that? What does peasantry mean? See, low class.
Y'all remember he just called her a hood. He meant every word of it and grinned in this girl's face. She was talking to him and he told her she was talking hood, man. He's still calling her the same thing, low class.
Yeah. My mind was gone. I'm sure your wife is not a peasant. Of course. Okay, so why go to a peasant to get what your wife didn't have the capacity to give you? I don't know. I don't know why was she with someone who's definitely not working. It's making me feel like I don't deserve her or my family for even, for risking it like that. I hope you can really see yourself.
Yeah, but everyone says I'm the cream of the crop. That's why Martel loves me and we have great conversation.
Child, I ain't got this accident child. Honey.
I feel you, girl. No.
I'm going to whatever. So, one thing I really want to it's not a message. Your husband needs my pussy by a chance. Right? She's not. Oh my God, you come in and mad. You mad. Stop talking more stuff out. You mad. You trying to make it seem like you're not the hoe that everybody thinks you are. Is that what you're saying? Girl, when I say y'all, I was
His mistress. Martel referred to her as low class and a peasant. I'm married. I got a beautiful wife. I know I've done wrong, but what else am I supposed to call somebody that I was seeing on the side? Martel asked. We did certain things together, and she knew I was married now. I knew I stepped out, but she knew I was married too. She owned up to being a side chick. So any chicks out there, if your dude call you anything, run with it. And this is by Showbiz Cheat Sheet. That's what this is by. And that was my job.
like obsessed, but y'all know that because they're not the story as people. Obsessed, baby girl. Getting that girl obsessed with me. Like obsessed, but y'all know that because they're not the story as people. Obsessed.
So yeah, that's Arian. She said he is obsessed with her. So I don't know. I don't understand this girl why she feel like this man is obsessed with her when he don't even respect her, y'all. He gives her no respect. So we're gonna know. We're gonna find out sooner or later when she get mad. She gonna tell it. Yeah, she gonna tell what happened sooner or later because let me find that where she snitched on her. Y'all remember she snitched on she snitched on him when she got mad at him, told that he was robbing an ATM. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Woo-wee. I don't know about them two, y'all. I don't know about those two, y'all. They gonna be they bonded forever. They bonded forever. And this girl ain't going nowhere. She gonna always, regardless of what goes on, she gonna be with Martell. Yeah. Boy, I hate that when she knocked on my door, man, that just interrupted me. How y'all doing? Let me see what y'all saying over here while I'm good afternoon, Cinnamon Swirl says, I don't celebrate Christmas. All right. All right, you guys. I don't blame y'all. I don't celebrate those holidays neither. That's something that we grew up doing. So of course, around those holidays, I do know that all I can find all my family members there. So what I do is, I will go around my family members during that time. Let me see if I can find this one for y'all. I'm trying to find this one where Arian snitched on Martell. Arian got mad and started talking about how he was robbing the ATM, y'all. Oh wow. Let's see if I can find it. Too many robberies popping up. So, what y'all think about this last live? I know everybody talking about this. Everybody is talking about this last live. Yeah, because this man was shading this girl all through the lives. All through the lives. Let me find this, y'all. Let me shut up so I can find it. Y'all talk to each other while I'm trying to find this. I hope it pops up. Yeah, here we go. Scorn Mistress, Arian Courage. The Scorn Mistress, man. It's two of them. We'll do both of them. The Scorn Mistress. Let's see this first one, what this one say.
Come on, y'all. This is England that died aboard the Titanic. Yes, black people was aboard the Titanic. After all, been trying to teach you guys that black people was aboard the Titanic for years. We had to come out of our graves, me and my homeboys and homegirls. We had to come out of our graves to get them guys' attention that black people was aboard the Titanic. Hey, now, after Oma needs your help. She only got a few subscribers. She need 1,000 subscribers now. You guys can do it this one. I think she got 98 subscribers. Come on now. Hit like, share, subscribe. Hit like, share, subscribe. Come on now. You can do it. You can help off the owner subscribe. But anyhow, we can go back to our grave. But don't forget us. This is your Aunt Linda who died on the Titanic. Man, they gave us no lifeline for us. We died on the Titanic. Come on now. Hit like and subscribe. Woo!
Night that I met myself, he drove me around until try to make it to my he was that nigga. I didn't know it came from robbing ATMs and yeah, I didn't know back then.
Keep walking.
Night that I met myself, he drove me around until try to make it to my he was that nigga. I didn't know it came from robbing ATMs and yeah, I didn't know back then.
Keep walking.
Y'all see, when she get mad, she'll snitch on him. She gonna get mad. She gonna tell what happened. It's just a matter of time. Martell gonna make this girl mad, and she gonna tell us what really happened that night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If he don't get her on that show no time soon, You don't get her on that show no time soon. She gonna tell it. She gonna snitch. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. And the first thing this man did was lie. When he first came on, first thing he said was he don't have no criminal record and he never been arrested before. And it's all over and it was in 2006, you guys. 2006, y'all. I remember that in Huntsville. All them robbery was going around, and what happened? It affected the entire neighborhood, you guys. The entire neighborhood was affected because y'all know how that is. You stand in a project and something happened and they suspect that a black man did something like rob a bank or something like that. They come and terrorize the whole neighborhood. They were throwing even little young boys all up against the car. You walking down the road in your community, you got a standoff in your community because they looking for them robbers. Everybody know who was robbing in the neighborhood now, but ain't nobody gonna tell it. Yeah, they were the only one. They affected the whole community running around there. They had that bank robbery scheme going. The whole family, Martel, the uncle, and the wife, and this other little guy. He was no kin to him, but I know him, and I know his grandma very well. His grandma was upset about that because he was young, and for them to take the little young boy and put them out there like that to help them rob. They were going robbing all over Huntsville in that little small town. And you know the police coming straight to the project, tearing up the project, harassing everybody, searching your car. You can't even get down your own street because the police pulling you out, searching you, trying to find traces, if they can find anything, any kind of clue in your car, or anybody robbing any bank. Yeah. So what Martell did, it affected the whole community. Him and Sam, what they did allegedly. I had to put that allegedly when they over there robbing and carrying on. Then he got the nerve to say he don't ever want to go back to Terry Heights District when he was the problem. They was the problem. And that's what he did. His man don't never take accountability for nothing he do. You and your uncle run around there robbing and stealing and having the police, attacking everybody black they see. And then you got the nerve to say that you don't never want to go back to that area and you the problem. Okay. I'll disrespect my wife. I'm looking for something else, y'all. Yeah, and I guess Dr. Francis, he probably just got tired of them, y'all. He just got tired. Dr. Francis, no, he just got tired. He know that they were just hard headed. Nobody was not listening to Dr. Francis, especially the men's in the group. Okay, I guess I can't find it right now. But anyway, y'all, Martell is a narcissist, right? And narcissists, they don't have no kind of feelings. They have no feelings about anything that they do. They're never wrong. They're never wrong. All right, I just can't find. I was looking for the one I was looking for where Martell was telling this girl the only time that he ever respected his wife. He was telling Coleslaw to quit disrespecting his wife. Yeah, he was telling her that. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, how y'all been doing? How's everybody doing? Let's see what our leader, Jordan, she says, I never celebrate any of their holidays. Never, never. Then they throw a leprechaun on a cereal box to throw people further off. Go figure. You know what? I forgot all about that. They sure do the leprechaun cereal, the leprechaun. Okay, y'all, let's call in. Who do y'all think threw Martell under the bus? Y'all think that it was the neighbors? Could it be the Scots? Could it be? I don't think it would be the producer, Carlos. Carlos don't want that stain on his show. He don't want that. I don't believe he want a stain like that on his show. But Martell is walking on thin ice, y'all. How Martell gonna throw his own boss that cut his check under the bus? Look at this girl right here. Yeah, she came out and she was saying something about this who you love. This who you love. I don't know if she talking about herself or she talking about Knox because she put the camera on Knox in the back seat. But she still look at her face. It done went down, you guys. That is a different face. The other day we saw her face. It was swollen, and that swelling and went down. But she still looked like she with child. And this man is saying that this man disrespected her. He disrespected this girl and said that is not his baby. Oh boy. You never let me just do this. And she did my soul starts become very, very violent. I don't know which one to put up. I got so much junk in here. Y'all probably seen most of all of them, y'all. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know and let Martell know that you're not fooling us, Martell. You're not fooling us. We know that the police been called on you plenty of time. It's documented. It's documented on the show that the police been called on you. Look at old Arrogant right here. She look like a total different person right there. I don't know who is this right here. The Silver. She look like a totally different person. This man will run that girl down to the ground. She don't even look like the same. I don't guess I got nothing else. I wish I could have found that other one. Let me find this. Martell Hope said, "Don't disrespect my wife." I wanted to find that one. Can't find it. Says she married. Yeah, so I just have to look for it and come back with y'all on it. That's the only time I ever saw Martell stood up to Arian. Yeah, it was an episode where he was telling her don't disrespect his wife, and I think he was trying to get her back then. So let me holler at all of y'all, and I'm gonna cut it short and go in here and find me something to eat. Sac Brazil saying hello. Miss TK saying hello. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Angela Anderson saying hello. Linda Gamble, Angelo, Tango J. Yeah, y'all. I really didn't have nothing prepared. It's just that it was St. Patrick Day, and I kept hearing everybody talk about St. Patrick. So I wanted to come on and educate you guys mainly about St. Patrick. So I don't want to hear y'all saying it the rest of the day. Happy St. Patrick Day, because that's not what we do. Is get up and help other people celebrate the genocide of our ancestors. And I'm leaving my Black Titanic up here. And I don't know, do y'all want to call in? I don't know if y'all got anything to say. 404-907-7933. You can say anything to your mind. Oh, hey, Karma Bell. Karma Rail. Hey, babe. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. I've got a caller from Pennsylvania. Black Titanic, you on the line?
Hi, Miss Black Titanic. It's Keys.
Oh, hey, Keys. Hi, babe.
I'm fine, and thank you so much for the education. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to send it to my dad as well, because that's something we all should know.
Yeah, I never really celebrated St. Patrick Day, no way. But but I just thought that a lot of us will say Happy St. Patrick Day, and we don't know that we're saying celebrating the genocide of our ancestors. A lot of us don't know that.
Right. I think that was more structurally implemented through school and quote unquote holidays,
Yeah, we won't ever get the true history. We won't get the true history in school because Anytime our ancestors is murdered, whatever, they justify it or they'll cover it up. Like with St. Patrick, they were saying that he was running snakes out of Ireland. And and the real snakes that he's talking about was the native, the Africans that lived on that island. Yeah.
Right. In my opinion, that seems to be the way that certain demographics go. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna jump right into Love and Marriage Huntsville. Who do I think threw him under the bus? They all threw him under the bus.
Well, Mel keep telling him ain't none of them your friends. Mel keep telling him, but he be talking about, I got a forgiving heart. I got a forgiving heart, Mel.
Yeah, he has a forgiving heart, and he claims Mel is the one who only goes back and forgives people because she needs something from them. No, that's him. He was projecting himself onto her. That's him. Because he meant every nasty thing he said about whoever he said things about. Let's be clear. And he only piggybacked and backtracked with the Scots, in my opinion, because he needed something from them.
Mm-hmm. Something that they'll never get him. See, the Scots don't work like that. They got a criminal mind and they cold-hearted too. They don't care for a damn if Martel and them help them out and lift them out the rut. They don't care. They making fun of him.
Right. Well, hopefully this season coming up, everybody is leveling up and showing our community in a different light, because that's what we need. I mean, they on this platform, they should be elevating each one, teaching one, and trying to show us what we can be doing as a community and shining as underdogs, so to speak. But I don't want to see the mess anymore. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of the mess, don't get me wrong now. But that's not what the show was built on. And that's not why I watched that show.
But all they mess is about cranking up Melody. I mean, they're not talking about nobody but Mel. Just downing this woman and her children. And that's what I'm thinking about Martel. These people not only talk about your ex-wife, they talk about your children too.
Well, we already know about him. So he's one short of a six-pack, in my opinion. But hopefully they'll be all showcasing their businesses and showing what they're doing. And I don't know what happened with that part 2 comeback group, but hopefully they, came back into community and were able to do something. Now, on the Scots with their land, I don't know those people, but hopefully they get to build, so to speak, as they've been telling us that they have been doing. I haven't seen anything, and I've been looking on YouTube. I haven't seen anything there either. Mind you, I'm not in Alabama or wherever they're from, but I mean, the facts speak for themselves. Nothing is happening. But hopefully, everybody gets a chance to level up and put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, I saw where the Scots was up there. I guess it's going to be on this season. Up there at Alabama A&M, and to me, it was very deceitful. Trying to recruit those students and teach them about business, and I'm like, why are y'all up there trying to teach these children about business when you guys need to be honest with these children? If you're gonna teach them what not to do, how you can fall into a trap, a lawsuit, or what have you, I can understand that, but that's not what they're doing. They're up there trying to recruit these children, and these children, they're gonna have to pay money to come to their classes, allegedly. Yeah, and they're not doing nothing. Anything that they talking about, they building. They talking about all Schultz is building and all this. They're not building anything. Everything is at a standstill. Whatever. That land out there, I went on since 2019. They just tied up out there. Something going on out there. They can't even build out there. They probably building that hotel out there. But I got out there, and a man was out there in that trailer. They say that was Basement Billy out there. Basement Billy, I ran into him. He cussed me out, told me to get out that land, and then I didn't think that I could have been in danger till later on when I got back in my car. But yeah, ain't nothing just empty. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like a ghost town out there. And it's supposed to be they supposed to have been building a motel. Well, not nobody out there building nothing. But if you look at their site, they up there like they building and they successful and they're not doing anything.
Well, it's time for them to be transparent. It's time for all of them to be transparent. And that's really sad. That's really sad because it's hard out here. And then you go and scamming students of all people, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But I just think Martell them now my son them stupid. It's so much work going on, construction going around here. Madison and Huntsville, that man really could have been making a killing, but he got this criminal mind. They got this criminal mind where they trying to get over on people, and I do know that they were giving them a chance. They were this unknown company that they were willing to give a chance, but they came in with their criminal minds trying to get over. And another thing I want to say, they got this big old flag right in the middle of that land, like as if they're trying to take that land from this allegedly, but the flag is in the middle of that where the hotel's supposed to be. Fairfield had a hotel. I'm like, is that means that they trying to claim this land out here as theirs? Yeah. Big old show. It got got shows on there too.
That's what that means. Generally speaking, that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
For something that's yours.
Yeah, they got it out there, and they nothing but a lot of dirt, and 3 tractors, and that little bit of trailer got shows on it. And that man was staying in there. He looked like one of them. Y'all know all of them look alike with titties and big old butt. The one that ran me off that land over there where the hotel supposed to be building at. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, you know what? Hopefully, I don't know what they're doing, but hopefully it's time they're putting back into their communities. And less talking and more action.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell y'all that when I was looking at Martell Live, I saw I was reading a lot of the texts, and one of them saying Destin Payton. So I thought it was Destin trying to get in, but then I looked back, it was that lady named Peggy. Y'all remember Peggy? That's the one when Sugar Mama hair product come out. She said she was gonna notify the Paw or Disney World or something as a copyright. And I'm wondering, why is she friends with Martell? She kept saying, throw me the link. She talking to Martell. I'm like, I wonder if Martell have her to come out to say that about Sugar Mama.
Well, she's probably friends with Martell because she runs, Destiny's fan page, allegedly.
Yeah, that's the one. And she was telling Martell to throw her a link so she can come on live with him and Coleslaw. And y'all notice he has not yet congratulate Sugar Mama for her hair product. He haven't came forth to say that.
Well, why would he do that, Miss Blacktitanic? He's a narcissist. And anyway, that doesn't involve him. And he's trying to get the coins from that. So he's not going to congratulate them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know they jealous because Sugar Mama making more money than him and Arian put together. And she just a baby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to move over there with Sugar Mama.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, but thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not going to hold y'all up too much longer. But
okay, thank you, Miss. Thank you, but thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Oh, all right, you guys. I'm finna call it quits. Hey, really, Carmarel. Y'all better welcome y'all. Y'all welcome Carmarel. Y'all know who she is. But I'm finna go, you guys. I thank y'all for coming, and I'm gonna leave my cash app on for y'all to send me some if you got it, right? Y'all make sure y'all give Camarel lots of love. Y'all know, y'all know she be bringing it. Okay, Black Titanic is it, and please do not send no cash app to that telephone, y'all. I told y'all this phone that y'all call me on, I cuts it off. When I leave here, I'm gonna cut it off, and if you sending the money there, I don't know where it go because my cash app is Black Titanic. Goodbye, everybody. Impotential was Tanya B said, "Were you ever a school teacher? You should be made a great one." Well, yeah. I've been teaching nurses and doctors, you guys, in Georgia. Yeah, and when I retired as a nurse, but went back to work, and that's what I was doing, teaching nurses and doctors. And when COVID hit, I just never did go back. Yeah, yeah, nurses and doctors. And see, had it been coleslaw would have been a great person. I would have offered to tutor her so she can pass her nursing exam, but she's just not the type of person that I would want to do that for. Anyway, you guys, yeah, that's what I was teaching, nurses and doctors, and I got a lot of my students that still keep up with me today, you guys. Yes. All right. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button.